Alright, man, what's good, man? We back for another video, man. You feel me? Now, look, bruh, some shit going on in the media. So, apparently, Young Thug ran into Charleston White. Y'all know Charleston White has no remorse for these rapping acts. You feel what I'm saying? So, I heard it went down. I heard he trying to get Young Thug locked back up. Now, we all know Charleston White is the king of ratting, snitching, figuring out every which way to get off and get the black man or get niggas cooked in the jail system. So I'm pretty sure Charleston White know exactly what to do. I know he know exactly what he talking about. He studies this type of shit. You feel me? So might not be looking too good for Young Thug. But I ain't gonna lie, if he actually do get Young Thug locked up, they gonna be on Charleston White ass. I ain't gonna lie. Even though Young Thug snitched and all that, bruh, they still gonna be on Charleston White ass, bruh. Cause they gonna be like, you really got locked up for real? Oh yeah, we finna go, yo. They gonna get on his ass, no cap. But let's go ahead and tap in and see what's going on. No kidding.
This Young Thug and Charleston White drama is really bad, but it's only really bad for Young Thug because Young Thug is the one who allowed himself to get rage baited and tricked out of his position. Young Thug very well could be headed back to jail if things play out how we think is going to play out. A lot of people is under this notion that Young Thug beat his RICO case. He didn't. Young Thug pled guilty. And when he pled guilty, the judge...
I was one of the ones that was like, oh my God, he beat the RICO? Oh my God, this nigga's a legend. I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. I thought he beat the RICO. But that's impossible. You can't. You can't. It's impossible.
The judge had a criteria of things he had to do and stay away from to not go back to jail. The judge sentenced him to, I believe, 20 years. 5 out of 20 would be time served, and then 15 years would be on probation. However, they have very strict conditions, and if Young Thug violates any of these conditions, he's going back to jail. And not just any one of these conditions. If Young Thug goes to jail for whatever reason, he could very well be going back for 15 years, even if it's a misdemeanor.
Shit, got serious, man.
Count 57. 20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. The balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. Balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve.
They be saying probation really a trick though, like it's a trick for real.
And you may not have in your possession or with arm's reach any kind of a firearm because you're going to be a convicted felon. And that is, except I know that you have security and you need security. You can be within arm's reach of a firearm that is in the possession of either licensed law enforcement or licensed security personnel that are in your security detail or anybody that you're performing with.
To me, it's so crazy how, like, when celebrities or whatever be having court cases, it be so much, like, media shit. Like, you got a screen here, a screen here, recording here. Like, it's like, bruh, like, why is it so OD?
Admit to random drug screens and not use any drugs unless they are prescribed for you by a licensed physician. You are to execute a Fourth Amendment waiver that will permit the search of your person, residence, vehicles, and electronics for any firearms, any criminal street gang paraphernalia, or any illicit drugs.
I watched the full sentencing. I heard what Young Thug had to say towards the end, how he took full accountability, how this life is behind him, and Your Honor, when he comes home, he's gonna serve the community. I heard it all, man.
I mean, that's how you gotta play it, though.
Thug's first day out, man. Thug is rapping about how he don't F with rats, how y'all rats. How I said, right, Young.
Yeah, but like they said, he can't rap about like what violence or guns or gangs and stuff. So he chose the route of just rapping about niggas snitching, even though he's a rat. So it made no sense. But whatever.
Thug didn't learn a goddamn thing in jail, man. He came home and started calling himself King Slime. Okay, now. More evidence that Young Thug can learn a goddamn thing in jail is this run-in with Charleston White. Now, when your probation is that strict, when you got to follow conditions that strict, the last person you probably want to run into is Charleston White. Right? Now, Charleston White has been really critical of Young Thug online, very critical. Even more critical when Charleston White and YSL Woody, began to do business and formed a friendship before that collapsed and that ended, and now they beefing.
Yeah.
But especially when they were cool, Charleston White talked about Young Thug like an absolute dog. Which is why when Young Thug seen Charleston White, he wasn't so happy.
They getting broke. Then they killed Nut. Boy, they killed Nut. Nut was the best thing Atlanta has seen in a long time. How you niggas kill a nigga like Nut, but ain't nothing like the nigga like Nut? Y'all got a nigga like Thugger that done divided the city. Cause he ugly.
He crazy. I ain't gonna lie. One thing about Charleston White though, he is funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. He funny as hell. But he be hating crazy. But it's like, I don't know, bro. Something wrong with that man. That's all.
He ain't got no muscles. He ugly. Nigga running the town. The ugliest nigga coming out the project. Been mistreated all his life. He like one of them Michael Vick dogs in the backyard that had their head in the cage. That all they know how to do is fight and bite. And you done get his to a loving family. Go by everybody in the house, and the cousins come over too, and the neighbors too. This ugly running the city. He been busted, dusty, ashy, ugly, bad dental work, poor hygiene, been mean. And what y'all think when y'all make him president of the country? He want to go to war with everybody. He dropping bombs everywhere. They got the man on the phone telling Woody them, you niggas must done got soft. Them niggas ain't dead yet. What? You saying this on the phone, nigga? They got the man recorded. Y'all done got soft. These niggas ain't dead yet. And you done divided the city, nigga. Then you go to jail. You divide the whole.
I understand why you want to put hands on this man after hearing that, but I wouldn't care if Charleston White called my mama out her name. If I'm on paperwork, when I see him, I'm gonna shake his hand. Good to see you, sir, and keep it pushing.
Facts.
Man.
He can't do nothing. No
and
cap.
if something does happen to him, I don't want to be in the building. I don't want to be in the same country when it happens. I'm straight.
Yeah, his probation shit too
I don't
straight.
even want it to be anybody who's associated with me who does it. But Young Thug apparently couldn't control his impulses when he seen Charleston White, and he decided he was gonna try to like scare Charleston White with the same age-old street dude tactics. Not knowing, bruh, yo, these new age of civilians and rats, we a little different, bruh. We tough rats nowadays, okay? All right,
sad.
we learned the blueprint
so
to dealing with street dudes, okay? We got the police on our side. Y'all don't really want no smoke with the police. Y'all scared of jail. All right? So we now know what makes y'all scared and fearful. At first, you guys knew what the game plan was with us, threatening our families, threatening our livelihoods, because for the most part, we not willing to take it there where y'all want to take it, right? We have something to live for. Y'all don't. But we know one group of people who don't give a damn where y'all want to take it. They ready to take it where y'all want to take it, and that's the police. So when we got next to the police, now we could pop it how we want to pop it, because y'all don't want to pop it with who on our side, which is the police. So Young Thug must have been in jail for a long time, because apparently he's not really hip to these new age rats, okay? Young Thug decided it was smart to threaten Charleston White's life.
They ain't ready for that, man.
Finally, go to the clip.
Man, approach me now. Catch the foot.
Jeffrey Williams. Let me explain something to you.
And Charleston White be studying this shit, so you know he cooked.
Right.
He be studying all that. He be waiting for shit like this to
You
happen.
just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on. Okay?
Damn.
You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we. So that's in cohorts. I mean a gang.
Damn.
You on probation. Then you had a fellow with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitnesses,
see, he just know all this
other
shit.
witnesses saw your friend with the short body, with the fat, pudgy stomach
Damn.
that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The fat clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I think it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun. Right? That makes
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100. With these type, when old like this, bro, you don't want to beef with these. I mean, I think it's just Charleston White. No, I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of old heads that's like this, to be honest. Like, you don't want to, bro. They study this shit. They be waiting on moments like this. They be, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, he couldn't wait for this, bro. And he sound like he know exactly what to say. He know exactly what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you just know about Charleston White, you know. So, I ain't gonna lie. If he go forward with this shit, Young Thug is cooked. Because he know how to do all this little law. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But, I ain't gonna lie. Let's say he do press this how he's saying he will. I ain't gonna lie. They might pay this nigga to not do it. But, let's say he do that, right? He do press this shit and Young Thug don't get in trouble. That's how you know these rappers got like a lot of more pull. But I feel like that's gonna happen though. Like he gonna try to like really press this to like the law, and the law ain't gonna fuck with it, or the law gonna look over it, or something gonna happen type shit, you feel me? And Young Thug gonna be cool. He gonna be green. And then Charleston White gonna be mad as hell. Like, man, these rappers always getting off with this book, you know, or something like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like that's gonna happen though.
Was, don't lose your life in her.
Damn.
My words was, do it. Then other people came out and interfered. I proceeded to brandish the mace and pull out the mace and say, you get maced.
Now, in the beginning of this video, we watched the citizen of Young Thug, and that white woman told Young Thug specifically, you cannot be around anybody with a gun if they not security. I don't think
First
a
violation.
short, stout, pudgy man with no security reference on anything and who's telling people don't lose your life here tonight, I don't think that's security. I don't think.
But don't they gotta have proof? They gotta have proof. Though?
So if Young Thug is still rolling around with street dudes with guns as his security, Young Thug won't be a free man for long. Now, Charleston White plans on taking additional steps to make sure Young Thug gets in trouble. Now, I don't know how successful Charleston White will be with this, but he's still going to try. Charleston White says he's going to call Young Thug's probation officers or the parole office, and he's going to report a terroristic threat. Now, when you are brandishing a firearm, Charleston White says he could see them clutching on the firearm while making terroristic threats about Charleston White losing his life. That's terroristic threats. And if Charleston White has this on recording, if Charleston White somehow got footage of this,
I'm saying like he gotta have proof.
Vicinity,
he gotta have proof.
That can be very bad news for Young Thug. If there's one person I know who's gonna go through with this, it's Charleston White.
Yeah,
I don't know what Young Thug was thinking. I don't know why you would even engage Charleston White. Why would you even waste your time with Charleston White? Why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah, you shouldn't entertain that.
But he did it to himself, and he's gonna have to reap the consequences of it.
So I understand we was on a private airport's property, which is under the Federal Aviation Administration. So first thing Monday morning, because you said Jeffrey Williams on probation, aka King Slime, aka Young Thug, you said we step on your other brother, your goon with the gang chain, the YSL spider chain, pretending to clutch a gun as he was.
Man, he's studying the hell out of this shit, bro.
Said, don't lose your life. I am now in fear of my life. Swear to God I am. I'm going to contact my attorney first thing Monday morning.
We'll be
going to the courts to file a restraining order against you for my protection. Not only that, I will be contacting the federal authorities because you made a threat while possessing a gun on federal property.
I ain't gonna, like I said though, like this nigga know what he talking about. But I just feel like it's not gonna, like, he gonna try to get Young Thug over, but it's not gonna happen. Like, it's gonna be something to where like, oh, he gotta prove this, or we're denying it, because you know what I'm saying. I hope don't nothing happen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a fan of Young Thug no more. He was cool back in like what 2016, 2017 when he used to drop like Power, Check, you know what I'm saying, like with that, like when he was dropping shit like Heat, I was rocking with him, you know what I'm saying. But like when he started doing like all that like feminine weird shit, bruh, and then when this little gun situation happened, I stopped really, you know what I'm saying, like that nigga. Like he hasn't dropped no good music since. But I hope nothing happened to him. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like this nigga Charleston White is a demon.
Private airport. I'm pressing charges on you, Jeffrey. I know you're on probation. You fit to go to jail. I swear to God, you will. I'm doing everything because you got me afraid for my life. You are a gang leader.
Damn.
I don't even know why you was at the Drewski Could Have Been Love reunion. You wasn't on one episode, ugly. I don't even know what you was there for. Bothered me. And you waited till I was by myself. You waited till I was by myself
Yeah,
and
this nigga know what he
approached me
talking
with
about, so
a
it might be
gang
over.
of guys, thinking that you was gonna intimidate me and cause me to be in fear. And guess what? You did.
Your day-to-day covered with Base
Oh
44
my God, it
super
might be over
agents.
for that nigga. I ain't gonna
Your life is
lie.
chaos.
I've seen a sentiment about Young Thug online that I have to highlight. Now, it was so simple yet profound. I was probably already thinking it, but they were first to put the thoughts on paper and had it online. So I have to highlight this and bring attention to it. This man is a philosopher. The street philosopher Two-Way J2 says, this ninja Young Thug might be the dumbest ninja I'd have ever seen. And I agree. I don't think, based on
I ain't
this,
gonna lie. If he really do get cooked by this shit, because I know Charleston, I know he wasn't playing. That nigga probably woke up, set a timer for 7 a.m. just to call, you feel me, the police or whatever case may be for this right here. So, I ain't gonna lie, gang. And it seemed like he definitely know what he talking about. It really might be. I don't know. I feel like they gonna try to, like I said, I feel like they gonna try to, something gonna happen to where it's not gonna go that far and his lawyer's gonna, I don't know, some shit. It ain't gonna go
there's
through,
nobody dumber than Young Thug. Ain't no way you on a 20-year sentence, 15 years probation, and not a year into it, you picking a fight and threatening Charleston White out of all people on the internet. Come on, bruh. Right? And yo, listen, man, the comments agree. Ain't he under probation? Yes. Y'all call street ish dumb LL. Yo, fans like this is why Young Thug is gonna be back in prison before the year's over. Y'all call street ish dumb LL. Y'all not street ninjas, so everything street is dumb to y'all geeks. Just don't speak on this ish. Y'all expect a street ninja to go to jail and come home a nerd? No, we expect you to be reformed. We expect a father to go to jail and figure out, you know what, being tough ain't worth not being in my kids.
I'm gonna just say we expected him to come home and not be stupid. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it might have just been a in the moment type of thing to where he didn't really notice, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he definitely got treated out of his position for sure. But I just can't see him going to jail for like mad long. So I feel like let it go be old Charleston White ass, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, Atlanta don't play about Young Thug and Lil Baby in Future. They don't play about them niggas, bro. So I don't know. I just don't see it happening though. Like, cause that'd be crazy. If let's say he go to jail for 20 years just because of that little situation, that'd be insane. No cap.
Life being tough ain't worth leaving my kids, man. Because when Young Thug was behind on bars, Young Thug was willing to pay whatever it took to come home. When Young Thug was in jail, Young Thug was willing to put up $10 million bond to come home. So if you're willing to put up 10 M's to see freedom, it's just a taste of freedom. Your freedom ain't worth ignoring Charleston White. Like, your freedom is,
like I said, I thought he got caught in the moment for real.
Just minding your business and going the opposite way. If you're young, if I'm Young Thug, if I see Charleston White, I'm running the opposite way, man. I don't want no smoke, homie.
Sure did. And I am in fear. God said I would lose my life clutching the gun. I seen it and I saw it. And I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. You going to jail.
And the thing about Charleston White, I feel like he know exactly what to say in the courthouse. He know how to, I just feel like he just know exactly what to say. So it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And plus he got a Scully on. That nigga ain't playing. So, you feel me? Like, I just know he know exactly what to say just to, you feel me, get the judges on his side and for everything to look right. But I'm in my head thinking this. He has to have footage or proof that it was a dude clutching a gun that wasn't a security guard. You gotta have proof. You know what I'm saying? I just like you gotta have proof with the shit. And I feel like he don't get. I don't think he gonna get footage proving what he's saying. Cause they gonna be like, you gotta have proof of this happening, bro. Even though he made a video, but like this, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, he's lying. But
and I'm contacting your probation officer. I'm sending her the video to show that you was there and you was with gang members. I got the pictures and the photos of every guy you was with.
Damn.
Swear to God, I do.
Damn.
Yeah, no business bother me. But you got the right one, Jeffrey Yeah. Jeffrey King slime finna slime your right into Fannie Willie's hands.
That's crazy.
She already done tried to get you revoke. Guess what I'm finna do? Get you a revocation hearing. I swear to God, I'm finna get you a revocation hearing.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds crazy.
I'm gonna tell exactly what happened. Detailed description. And you waited. Y'all gonna catch me by myself and I was gonna cow. I grabbed my nuts on you and told you to do it. And I was by myself. You with a group of and you had every opportunity upside my head. Get what you didn't do? Nothing but make threats. And guess what it is? Against the law.
The streets are saying, we just don't understand street dudes, man. We just don't understand how the street. Hey, man, cool. We don't understand. Y'all let me know, all right? Do y'all think what Young Thug did was smart? Do y'all think Young Thug antagonizing Charleston White was smart while on paperwork? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how Corey Holcomb's career is officially over. His numbers is plummeting.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But, hey, man, look. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I just think some bullshit gonna happen to her. Like, it's not gonna go all the way through. And Young Thug not gonna get sent to jail for real. Like, somebody that they damn, can I speak? They're not gonna be able to get the real footage or some shit like that. Or they gonna get paid off. Or Charleston White or somebody gonna get paid off. Or, you know what I'm saying? Something gonna happen in the courthouse to where it's, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it can't happen. But if he do really get sent to jail, all I know is Atlanta's on Charleston White's ass, bro. You feel me? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. I'm out there, bitch. I ain't even gonna say shout out Young Thug, cause that nigga ain't made no good music since 2016.